Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here for the weekly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, if you don't know your moon and rising sign, check a link in the description box to alwaysastrology.com. There you'll find all of your birth chart information, and that way if you want more information for the week, you can always look at your moon and rising signs on top of your sun sign reading. This is for the week of June 20th to the 27th. Summer solstice is the 21st, the longest day of the year. It's also when the new moon is in Cancer. If there's any releasing energy spells that you want to partake in on the 21st, you can do this specifically around fourth house issues. Fourth house is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Anything having to do with psychic energy, the mother, family, home and hearth, children, the womb, reproductive organs, etc. Even women in general in your life. So if you want to be simple to fancy in going about that, you can always Google just some simple energy releasing or clearing ways on how to celebrate summer solstice with a new moon in Cancer. That's on the 21st. So Libra, this is a general reading for you. Whatever is most prominent in your life this week, I encourage you to apply these messages to, and hopefully you find them helpful and healing. I'll be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for your main spread today, and then drawing additional cards from both the Healing with the Angels Tarot and the Medicine Card Tarot. So Libra, I wish for you all success, joy, and wellness. I call upon Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, and Uriel to guide this reading in peace, clarity, protection, and wisdom. And I ask that Gaia please bless this reading for Libra. So I had two flip upside down. They were apart from each other. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken them. It's interesting how they flipped around in the deck from two different spaces. So I'm going to use these cards, Libra. We're just going to get one more and then look at the bottom of the deck for general energy. The cards that I'm using are linked in the description box as well. A link to my ebook is there, and a little description about why I do what I do is there. You can look forward to in your face videos where I'll be showing my face and talking about all sorts of things. I would say by mid-July, I'll be uploading regularly, and we'll talk about meditation and tarot and veganism and basically how to raise vibration and to create healing in the world. That's my motivation here. So I look forward to you sticking around for that. I hope that's your cup of tea. And as always, if you have a moment following the reading, do let me know how this plays out for you, or how you would like to see certain things, or what worked for you or what didn't. I always appreciate hearing from my viewers, so never worry about that. Okay, so that was a few flipped over at once. We're just looking for one more card, and then we'll take from the bottom of the deck. So far, Libra, in your central position, we have the card TikTok. Now, this is both the card of time and timelessness. So, how is this going to play out in your world in a general sense? Well, I wouldn't say. It would depend on what's exactly going on in your life right now. Okay, so this is a general reading, but because it's the card of time and timelessness, what's happening is that there is an opportunity now to shatter a sense of time, to shatter something that is, especially if it's haunting you, especially if something feels like it's following you, if it's like a wheel that feels like it's going nowhere, anything that feels like that. Anything that feels like, well, I've been here before and I don't want to face this again, or I've been here before and I know exactly how to react as opposed to act to it. This is giving you an opportunity to slow down and to respond opposed to react. This is what's going on here. Now, it's up to you to take this opportunity, obviously, to do this. But this is, for some reason, somehow this week, you're being granted this opportunity to learn to respond versus react this week. On the other hand, because of the other cards around it, we have a sense of feeling as though you're not getting what you need, which is probably, I'm guessing, with the blessed as the general energy here, probably untrue. So we're looking at issues of perception here. We're looking at issues of abused imagination over joyful imagination. And the reason I say this is because it is in counter to the not for you card. Now, what are you envisioning for yourself? And why do you think this isn't available to you? Is it that the door's closed now and forever? Is that why it's not available to you? And you're going to neglect this sense of feeling blessed? Or can you say, oh, not for me at this time. Not for me at this time. And I'm going to accept this. And I'm going to reassess it. Or I'm going to come back. Or I'm going to try it differently. Or even the same at a different time. Perhaps the timing isn't right. This is nothing to throw everything away with about. You don't have to throw everything out or say that it's a failure or all or nothing thinking. This is black and white thinking and it doesn't serve you. Not for you at this time. Can you imagine something greater, or what are you spending your energy imagining? Okay, this is really important for you, Libra. Where is this energy going in your imagination? So with the bottom of the card, energy, as I said, is blessed. This is about, and just look at the imagery and the colors. This is higher ascension color, obviously, with the purple and the mauve. Are you feeling blessed? And I would say here that there is a great deal of effort on your part that needs to be spent here in this frame of mind, because there is a sense of taking something for granted here that you can't really afford to take for granted. And if it really is something as sincerely simple, and I'm not trying to undermine something important to you at all. What I'm saying is what we focus on can get so much larger. What are you focusing on? If it isn't right for you right now, well, so what? Is it the end of the world? A really good way to assess this is this going to matter to you a year from now? If it is, keep trying. Take another avenue. Don't give up. Okay? Don't let no be the answer. If it's not going to be important to you in a year from now, if it's not going to cause, the collapse of your worldview and relationships, then maybe let it go. Maybe it simply, literally isn't the right time. So again, with the sense of time or timelessness here, this is up to you. And the reason I mentioned around how you're assessing this, how something is playing out for you, is because the Imagine card is next to it. And like I said, it's playing off the Not For You card. Something isn't being given to you that you think is owed to you. Well, that might even seem unfair. That's probably pretty common language for the Libra, right? The scales of justice, so to speak. Well, something is unfair. Is it? Or is it just wrong, bad, inappropriate timing? Are you thinking of other people? Are you looking at other people's situations, lives, wants, needs, desires? Further to that, and perhaps even more importantly, are you keeping tabs? If you are, and you call this a loving relationship with yourself, someone else, a spouse, a child, I don't care who it is. If you call this relationship with whoever it is you're having it with, if you consider keeping tabs a loving avenue of care and concern, I'm here to tell you that keeping tabs isn't part of love. It isn't. It's giving freely. It also means that other people give freely to you. If it's not being given freely to you, and you know it, and now you're going to fight for it, well, why is your energy going there? It's not for you. It's not the right time. There's something greater that awaits you. Watch for the keeping tabs. Watch for the perspective, okay? Keeping perspective. Knowing that you're blessed, feeling blessed, working through a blessed energy. And don't take that for granted. So with the Imagine card, to finish off this portion of the reading, this is really just, in my opinion here, with the cards being laid as they are, this is a little bit of what I would call a caution. This is about manifesting your imagination, right? You can do this really quickly. You're an incredibly powerful person. What are you manifesting? And if you're focusing on something that you don't necessarily want or something that is what we would call unfair, why are you doing this? There's absolutely no need to do this because it's an abuse of imagination, because this is where you reside. You already reside in a blessed, prosperous state. So my advice here this week, Libra, would be to stop obsessing about what you don't have and what isn't working. Don't do that this week, particularly this week. If you can make a habit out of that in the long term, great. You'll save yourself a lot of grief. But this week in particular, try to slow down, stay in the moment, assess situations, respond versus react, consider other people's lives, feelings, position, etc., and use your imagination to your benefit, not to your demise. Archangel shows up out of the Healing with the Angels Tarot. This is interesting for you because it appears as though you require a great deal of support this week in order to do this. The reason I say this is because you're forgetting where you come from. So this is unfortunate, but you can flip this around, Libra, just like that. You merely have to make up your mind. And you know what it begins with? In my opinion, it begins with gratitude. This is a really easy way of turning something around, especially if you're not getting something you want. Yeah, it's going to probably piss you off like everybody else. It's going to be a drag, a letdown, right? But there's a focus on that, which will drag everything down. And why bother? And now you're all the way down. You're gonna come all the way up. Why? Don't go there. Don't put yourself in that position. Be grateful. Ask for help from an earth angel or from someone in your psychic or spiritual universe with whom you already have a relationship or you can trust. Archangel Michael shows up here on purpose, Libra. Archangel Michael asks that you merely call for his help. He's here to help you. And give it a try. What have you got to lose? Give it a try. Reach out, ask for help, even if it's with one of these avenues or one of these issues, even if it's how do I stay in the moment? How do I clear negative imaginary thoughts? How do I remember to be grateful? Any or all of those things. Just don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, and to finish off the reading is the mountain line. The mountain line's keyword is leadership. I think you are also in a position this week to really change someone's mind about you. So I wouldn't take that lightly either. And I wouldn't take for granted what could occur following this upheaval in the best sense. And you could be upheaving something that is static and annoying and feeling like you're not getting what you want, something unfair, so to speak. But you know what? There's a way to be a leader in every situation, and it's courage. Have the courage to do the right thing, stand up for yourself, practice kindness and consideration over fear and lack, right? Anytime we feel a sense of lack, it's usually our imagination at play. So just watch these events this week. Libra, if you're experiencing difficulty at all, I feel for you. You can get through this. This is just for 1 week. So take heart, ask for help. If something is important to you, but it's not working right now, don't throw it out as though it'll never happen again. The timing isn't right now. Just put it away. The timing will be right at another time, perhaps sooner than you think. Start from a blessed place. Gain perspective on an issue and use your imagination to your benefit. So that concludes your reading for the week. If you have a moment, comment. Like I said, I always love hearing from you. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I upload videos for your tarot sign readings every week. So Libra, that is everything for now. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you next time.